welcome to me playing the Banner Saga. This is a game that I know nothing about, other than I like the look of it when I saw it being talked about on the internet, but generally when I see a game and I'm like, oh, that looks cool, I then don't look at it at all because I want to completely experience it fresh. A good indication of this is I have not watched anything since the initial trailer for Fallout 4 because I want it all to be new. But this is really fucking pretty art, and I think it's about Vikings or something because these guys, well, this guy and this girl, don't they look cute? Anyways, let's find out what this game's about. The story in the Banner Saga changes based on the choices you make. You'll occasionally switch between lead characters, witnessing the story unfold from different perspectives. The gods are dead. In their wake, man and giant survived through a tedious alliance, driving black destroyers called Dredge Deep into the modern wastes. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only one thing has stopped. The sun.
Að sjá dreggjana á ferli meðal vor. It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital. Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
Alright. That cinematic had a really weird frame rate. You've arrived just in time. The chieftain Red and his men are now looking at a tougher fight than they bargained for. Drag around the screen to see your surroundings. Click the check mark to continue. Dude. Look how fucking pretty this game is. Okay. The portraits show the order of initiative, taking turns from left to right. Your allies are blue, the enemy is red. It's your turn to act. Okay. Movement happens before action. The ring shows your shield banger is active. The blue tiles around him show where he can move. Some characters fill more tiles than others. The horned allies are a race of giants called Baal who take up 4 tiles each, while humans fill a single tile. This can have a huge impact on your strategy. Alright. Click the tile you want to move. yeah, click the tile you want to move to, then click the check mark to confirm. Move your shield banger here to get him into attack range. To target an enemy, click the tile on which they stand. Ally tiles are blue, the enemies are red. Target this enemy now by clicking his tile. You can choose to either attack the enemy's strength or break his armor. The numbers beneath each icon 2 and 5 show the damage you will do to that stat. So I can instantly take down his strength, right? Because I'm going to do 5 damage and he's got 5 strength, so... Strength counts as both health and damage. A loss of 2 strength means you'll now do 2 less damage. To me, right, okay. If I attack him, the effect happens to him, not me. If strength falls to 0, the character falls in battle. Armor blocks strength damage, but can be reduced by a break attack. By breaking armor, you can open them up to take more damage in the future. The enemy only has 5 strength remaining. A strength attack will kill him. I already said that. Click the fist now to attack his strength, then confirm your choice. He's down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is better used later to improve your characters. After taking an action, your turn ends. Next up is the enemy. Turns always alternate even if you are outnumbered. Despite being at full strength, the chieftain will do little damage against your shield banger's high armor. Now it's your warhawk's turn. He appears to be out of range of these enemies, but all characters can use willpower to boost their actions. Willpower is a limited resource, so use it wisely. By clicking on gold tiles, a character can move further than usual at the cost of 1 willpower per gold tile. Red pulsing tiles beneath your enemy show how close you'll have to be to get in range. Move your warhawk into attack range now. Where does it say my willpower, out of interest? Okay, so my willpower is this. Standard attacks can only affect a single enemy, but your warhawk has a special ability that gives him a unique advantage. Click your warhawk's tile to access his ability. Clicking your character's tile will bring up all his combat options, including move, ability, attack, and end turn. Click the purple ability icon now. The ability description appears in the tooltips below. The warhawk's tempest allows him to slam multiple enemies at once. Select an enemy and then confirm your choice. I think that may have... yeah, pillage. Okay. That made quick work of the chieftain's bodyguards. When there is only one enemy left, players enter pillage mode. During pillage, each character moves in order and there are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order has changed. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. If a character does not move on his turn, he can rest to regain 1 willpower. The chieftain will rest his turn. Looks like the chieftain is in some trouble. Your shield banger won't be able to finish the job with a normal attack, but willpower can be used to boost your damage. Click the chieftain's tile to attack. Click the fist, and then the stars above the fist to add willpower. The number of stars available each turn are determined by your extortion stat, which is this, right? You'll see the damage number go up as you add willpower. Click a star and then the green check mark to kill this enemy. Into the fire. Victory. The foes lie dead at your feet. Oh, I didn't manage to read all of that. But I got +5 renown. Or renown.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. 12 families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade, quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his lust. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head. I'm in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight, and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal,
I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
Chapter 1. Only the sun has stopped. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in a step with you as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. Alright. Eric, steward of Strand. I manage the governor's business. Ubin, isn't it? It is. The governor tells me you'll be giving us a hand. What did you have in mind? Scufflings that you didn't hack up in the Great Hall scattered after you took out that chieftain. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. Was hoping you'd join me in the market. Voice acting, man. Was hoping you'd join me in the marketplace with the dogs. If there's anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. My voice just went really gravelly. Did you hear that? Click the market tent to face the merchant. Alright. I'm really enjoying this so far. Let me handle this. You meander through rows of open-faced houses and eroded stools. Coloured canvases flap on a briny current. One man in particular blanches as you approach. Had, I'm not in the mood today. For what? Talking to an idiot. The Scuffling's chieftain bled out about an hour ago hard, so when you tell me what rat anus... So when you tell me what rat anus the rest of them crawled back into, nobody's going to try and kill you this time. I don't talk to... They don't talk to me. I'm going to say nothing since he said leave it to him. Eric overturns his flimsy table, scattering Harrod. Fuck me with voice acting. Not in the right zone today. Scattering Had's assortment of junk across the ground. Gods! Eric, laying it on a bit heavy, don't you think? Where are the Scufflings? Nobleman, up by East Wall. But that was months ago, last I know. Had skulks away with a wave of Eric's hand, gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until this blows over you figure. Your bodyguard steps forward. Are we done here? Gunnulf. That's not his voice. This is gonna be tough. Gunnulf, were you wearing green back at the Great Hall? No, just bought them while you were walking around. Why? I can see these two having like a jokey relationship. You look like a frog. Better than an eggplant. Gunnulf goes off to look at more stools. Eric, that man of yours seems unreliable at best. A blind dog wouldn't trust hard, but he used to be a Scuffling. If they're licking their wounds, they've probably gone to old haunts, not new ones. Nobleman is a meat hall. Best I can tell, the name's ironic. Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few of these skulls in the ground. I'm going to find him. I'll meet you there. Shouldn't we have an approach of some sort? What a luxury. Come on, you've already mopped up worse today. Just make sure the governor remembers his promise. Oh, shit. Just make sure the governor remembers his promise. Double the usual tithe. I'll remind him. Yay for my shitty voice acting. Where am I going then? This is highlightable, and I can't go anywhere else from the look of things. Meat house. You arrive in front of what must be the nobleman. A few minutes later, Eric appears with a weather-beaten man introduced as Valgard. I'll point them out, Eric says over his shoulder. Ready? Let's get it over with. That's the spirit, says Valgard. Okay, here we go. Valgard boots the front door open so hard it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eric is already at the head of the table, his axe drawn. Wide-eyed, drunken scufflings scramble to find their own weapons, turning tables and meat steins in that process. I'm pretty sure it was Vanguard on the main menu, so I'm gonna have to make up a better voice for him. Click a unit to deploy them into any of the blue tiles. When all units are satisfactorily deployed, click the ready button to start the tile. Yeah, I don't see anything. Maybe have you... Shit. Let's just do that, that seems fine. Battle! Valgard moves first, okay. Look at them. No, that's... Look at them, it's gonna be a butchery. Let's just charge. No, it's fine. I can't hit anyone, right? Sort it. Yeah, can I not attack him? Okay, I guess I can't attack him. End turn, I guess. Yeah. So, I can break his shield now, or I can attack his strength, but he's got quite a lot of strength, so let's just break his shield so we can do more damage later. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, ow. Dick move, man. We can do a lot of damage to his strength. Let's do it. Nah, we don't need that. I misread this thing last time. So fuck it, let's do this. Can I rotate maybe? I cannot. Okay. Fuck it. Raid Master, nice. Oh shit. Can I not do my special move? Really? Okay. I can't do my special move, unfortunately. You're getting fucked. Yeah. Let's do it. Shit, is he... Better not be actually dead. Is he actually dead? I hope he's not actually dead. That'd be really shit. Okay. Let's do it to it. Is Eric actually dead? Or is he just like knocked down? Victory. The foe's lying dead at your God damn it. It goes too quickly. Is Eric actually... Okay. There they are. Gods be damned, I've got to wash off this blood. Including your own, because you went down. You got surrounded. Because I fucked up. Eric is looking at the hall windows and onto the bay. A fleet of longships I cannot read. A fleet of longships approach with sails of bold red and blues. One banner I know well. Vognir. Next for Val kingship last we spoke. The other flag looks important. Yeah, important guess. See what I deal with all day long. Ah, things make a little more sense. You hoped I'd have a stake in saying everything's fine here when the guests arrive. The royal guests arrive. Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure there is no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Can I ask one more favor? What is it? If you happen to stall our guests down the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Eric and Valgard hustle from the meat house. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeeper spar. What the hell is that crackling noise? I guess it's like the fire. Okay, Eric tosses the barkeeper spar of silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go to greet the new arrivals down the docks. Dude, I like this game. This game's cool. The docks. Let's go. Vognir. A familiar Val steps onto the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version tramping the halls of Grofheim. Abundant in purpose. God, Zubin, you're looking ancient. Comes with being old. And if there is Vognir, there must be Hakon. Must there? Still bleeding tribute from the poor and the stupid old yucks. At what age do you lose a sense of shame? Jorndir demands it. I'll take that over-lingering death in Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Aberang, in fact. Or Arberang, in fact. However you're supposed to pronounce these Nordic words, in fact. And glad for it. Hakon motions to the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering. Golden wolf head emblazoned on red. The king of men, or something on his behalf. The king's, well... wrong voice. This is gonna be tough. I can just tell for the whole game I'm gonna have trouble with this. The king's whelp. The king's son, Ludin. Don't you know, Scrivener? We visit his capital. He visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days. Have you noticed how he's stroking his axe? Just watch. See? It's slow, but it's... yeah. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon. Then you're going to Grofheim. I have the distinct feeling I finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan. We should. Give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but... let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. Where is Moga? He can't have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading up to meet the governor. A host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few, others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to find Moga. See you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be along. See, he's a nice, easy voice to do, because he's just old. Like, yeah. The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Ludin looks for all the world. Yeah, okay, yeah, that sentence confused me for a second. Ludin looks for all the world, the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs from spiders. The long road back to Grofheim should be more interesting than most years, you think? Weariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Wagner's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with the Khan, or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. Fuck it, let's go drinking. Scrivener! You find Hakan in a mead house surrounded by other Vaal. Strand is no stranger to Vaal, but rarely sees this many. Hakan waves you over. Went straight for a flagon. Wagner is the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre. That's not how you pronounce massacre. Massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What's this time? When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added more. Ha! Humans. I guess if I only lived as long as a Yox fart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. It's not too late. Start trying, Hakan. Hakan lets slip a low chuckle. Any Vaal could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swathe for Dredge at Wagner's side in the Second War, and regularly since then. Down here, I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grofheim. Soon enough, I imagine. Christ, I just realised I'm going to have to voice act women when it comes to it. I can't do female voices. You drink until the mead house becomes overbearing and step back into the cool air outside. Okay. Who are you? Is this the right place? You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Vaal who must be working for Ludin. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Ludin. Yes, you're with Wagner. I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Wagner for a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grofheim with my guards. Ludin looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king, carrying tithes to the capital. We crossed by chance. Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. I don't know why I kind of gave him this whatever voice, but fuck it. We're going with it. I'm going to stop second guessing my voices. I'm not, but I'm going to try. What do you want? Yeah, let's show an interest in him. He's a prince. He wants people to talk about him. I hope to learn more about you. Oh, well, you seem to know who I am. Do you have what you'll need? So I do. I won't keep you. You leave wordlessly. It seems clear that Ludin was in no mood to talk. Or he's a miserable cur. Fair enough. Okay, where do I go? Oh, up here. It's simplistic, but damn, this game is pretty.